Hello. So I haven't done a video in at least over a week. Um, I'm moving tomorrow, so obviously my house is completely boxed up. I am in between boxes if they roll over. So yesterday I got through court. Um, I really wasn't sure I could do it. I was scared quite a bit. Um, I wrote or I typed up an impact statement, as they call them, and I tried to make it short and sweet to the point, a page and a half. They wanted to know how me being shot, the incident, had affected my life. And so I was worried I'd get a judge that would be like, get to the point, just say this stuff, you can't talk about this. And I was worried about that. But when I got up there, the judge was like, take your time, say what you need to say. I have a copy of your impact statement because they copied it as I got there. There was so much more that I could have said, and in fact, I want to say, but here's the thing. I was nearly murdered by a sociopath, and when you're sociopathic, there's not much feeling there. There's no remorse, there's no guilt. They don't feel bad or impacted by what you say. So an impact statement, they're not impacted. So I knew that everything I was saying was really only for the judge, and it was really only for the prosecutor, and maybe for my father to hear in the room, and the DA to hear, and maybe the three officers that were in the courtroom. Um, but I know that his lawyer and him and his parents that were there didn't give two flying fucks about what I had to say. And in fact, they were probably rolling their eyes and thinking, oh God, shut up already. Now, I'm glad I didn't hear any scoffs, sighs, nothing in the room. I mean, there was dead silence throughout the whole thing. I heard one person go, and that was it. And I literally waited for them to finish so I didn't talk over their clearing of their throat. And, you know, the only justice that came from any of that is the fact that, the DA told me that it was possible that he wouldn't have to pay restitution fees, but he has to pay all 19,000 of them. Now, when I say that, it makes me sound very cocky and arrogant, especially because I've been telling people and I've laughed about it a little bit. But you know what? I was so worried that, because he's only serving 3.5 years in prison, that's really nothing for trying to murder two people. Because me, I may have PTSD and I'm going to be fine. My hand might never be the same, and I've accepted that 1,000%. But the love of my life that I'm not with anymore, the one that he beat over the head until he scalped and gave post-concussive disorder to, he is never going to be the same again. I can't emphasize that enough, that he is not ever going to be the same person. And you cause brain damage to somebody, it doesn't matter if they heal. It doesn't matter how many months or years go by. Their brain is always going to be different than it was before you damaged their brain. It's not remotely funny. It's nothing to scoff at all. I mean, me being shot and losing a liter of blood is nothing to scoff at either, but he didn't damage my brain. My body is able to reproduce all that blood all over again, but his brain can't fix itself from what happened. Now, he is one strong, strong human being, and he works his ass off and is a wonderful person, has the most beautiful heart in the world. I mean, I will never meet a more beautiful person than him. But he is damaged. He couldn't even go to court yesterday because he didn't want to see the man who fucking ruined our lives. And I don't blame him. And he called himself weak and he called himself a coward, but that's not true at all. I understand why he didn't go. For me, I knew the guy longer. It was a lot more personal. And I needed that closure. I needed to be able to speak. I had been thinking about it for so long. I needed to get it out of me. It was a weight that needed to be lifted. It was very important. And I couldn't be more thankful to have been given the opportunity. I got to speak for 8 minutes, and that's all I needed to say. And I ended on, I hope that there's something to be learned here for all three parties. For me, for the person who did the crime, and for my very, very dear friend that was injured as well. And it's really something else. It really is. It's so hard to explain because nobody was there but us. You know, I say it's between the three of us and God, but not everybody believes in God, so, you know, it's just between the three of us. And nobody will ever know. And I'm so sorry for all the people that he has so fooled. I feel like maybe you're just as messed up as he is. Maybe you're just as evil and heartless and sociopathic. Have fun with that lifestyle. You'll be going nowhere. I don't want to be arrogant or cocky at all, but I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of people and their nastiness and their evilness and things people have said and done. It's been so, so nasty and horrible and vile. And I can't wait for more time to just go on and for this to be more behind me than it already is now. Today, I was hired at a new place to work, and it's a lot like my last job, so it'll be a good transition for me. I was hired immediately. I will have to change my hair. I just changed it too, but, you know, whatever, that's nothing. I really am grateful, and to be honest, so overwhelmed. There's so much going on right now. Just getting over being sick as well, on top of everything else. So I'm just rolling with emotions now, and I can't wait for my first day of work. And I'm going to be apartment hunting with a friend soon, and so things are starting to look up, and I'm scared. Scared shitless, to be honest. But I know that there's some positive energy surrounding me, and I have my son to look at and think about, and my older two that hopefully I'll have contact with again, that maybe I can prove something again. Maybe I can make some kind of impact and be forgiven with time, and even if I'm not forgiven, maybe that we can move on and just allow there to be peace. That's all I want. I just want things to be calm and peaceful. I am so, so tired of chaos and drama. That's all I have to say today. Thank you.